So, artificial intelligence used in marketing. So what is artificial intelligence marketing? Artificial intelligence marketing, AI marketing, is a way of using customer data and intelligence to realise beforehand your customer's next move and also improve their journey, their experience. I mean, you want your customers to leave feeling happy, but you can't always be there, and that's what the AI is for. You know, the evolution of data and everything else has made it possible to get a better, more detailed picture of your target customer's persona than ever before. I mean, excuse me, without being incredibly sort of complex, you know, big data insights have enabled marketers like you and I to increase your efforts, effectiveness, return on investment, and with a little extra effort, it's almost hands-free. You know, this definition, it's an overview, you know, at its most basic level. There's obviously more that goes into it, but why is it important? Why is AI in marketing so very important? Well, the growth of artificial intelligence within the sort of digital marketing arena, circus rather, is massive. A recent study of Smart Insights shows that out of 100 senior marketers from different industries, 55% of companies are implementing or considering using AI in their marketing practices. Why? Why are they thinking that? Well, artificial intelligence marketing allows marketers to crunch a huge amount of data, social media, emails, internet, quicker than ever before, allowing us to respond to our customers in a much shorter time frame. We're able to ask questions when we're not actually there. I mean, think about it like this. If you went back 50 years, it would be a shop. You'd be able to ask the questions. Now it's different time zones, different currencies, different languages. So the AI is helping us bridge the gap of miscommunication, really. I mean, another reason why AI is important is, you know, they say 76% of customers expect that businesses and companies understand their needs and expectations. I'm not sure we can say that we do. I mean, when you deal with a customer, they're not always upfront about what their expectations are. I want to be served in 30 seconds. I would like that gift wrapped. Human to human, we can have that conversation, but over the internet, that's increasingly difficult. So I do see a need for the AI, and I do believe that if the AI is competent, then we can almost make up for the lack of the human to human interaction, which, if your customer's on the other side of the planet, is going to be impossible. So artificial intelligence, it'll help us understand our target audience, minimize the waste on targeting the wrong people, and creating a better experience for the customers, our customers. You know, 64% of B2B businesses and 59% of B2C customers plan on increasing their AI in 2018. By 2020, more of them will be using chatbots to compensate. I think that's a good word, to compensate for when we're not there. Again, time zones. I mean, I'm 47, my mum's in her 80s. I don't think she would ever appreciate that on the internet we have today, things don't close. We go to sleep and another side of the world is waking up. Excuse me a second. And another side of the world is waking up. So in these days of modern marketing, we're asleep, but the internet keeps turning. So I think the AI, when trained properly, can really, really, really help. So, how is AI going to change in 2020? Well, according to Forbes magazine, the adoption of AI in research and development is the fastest enterprise department today. Sales and marketing use more AI than any other enterprise. So why do an increasing number of companies use AI? It promotes efficiency. It speeds up complex tasks. You know, chatbots, as I've said earlier, are available now. I mean, maybe a year and a half ago, they weren't as common. I mean, I remember, crikey, well, that's a memory for you. I remember 10 years ago purchasing an AI for my website and finding out that nobody used it in 3 years. I have a similar AI now and it's used almost daily. So perhaps we've evolved in as much as that we want answers. And if an AI is going to give us the answers because the site's closed, time differences, then it's not necessarily a bad thing. And I think that's why it's being adopted now. Anyway, I get distracted. AI in marketing, it provides valuable information on every visit, the time of day, the geolocation of the customer, type of device the website's being accessed from. I mean, I find now that 70% of my internet searches that my customers perform before they come to me are performed on a mobile. Might seem pretty straightforward, but my software doesn't work on a mobile device. So with the use of AI, I can let my potential customers know that it won't work on a mobile device. It has to work on a physical computer, laptop, perhaps not so well on a tablet. But the AI can do that while I'm asleep. That's the importance. I've not lost that customer. I've simply gave them the information that they really wanted to know before they wasted their money, time and effort. A case study found that a website focused on customer personas resulted in a 900% increase in the visit duration, how long they stayed on the website, 171% increase in revenue. AI in marketing is reliable insight to the buyer's persona. The buyer persona is a fictional representation of buyers or customers. It helps a business target their marketing to a specific audience. But the valuable information is absolutely priceless. And it creates a smoother experience. It's not just about us as business owners. It's also about the customer. They've got to go through all this. And if they find it difficult, then we've already lost. I shop at a local supermarket. And if you get to that supermarket the day it opens, the self-service tills are slow. Come back 20 minutes later, they're running fast again. I'm assuming it's just them waking up, so to speak. But I know not to shop at 9:05. I know to shop at 9:30 and it's much, much faster. Go in at 9:05, you can stand there with some popcorn and watch people swearing at them. It's entertaining. Anyway, I digress. So what are the benefits of artificial intelligence in marketing? What does it mean for the marketing teams? It's getting more attention because customer service and customer retention is where AI plays a huge role, and it will continue to play a huge role. Chat functions, direct-to-customer engagement. Many companies can save employee time and expenditure by using AI bots to access the internet of for data. So say, for example, you've got a customer with a particular problem and you're not there, you're closed. Your AI can run a search on the internet and serve the answer to the customer. And you've lost no sleep, but what you've got is a happy customer. Somebody that's found an answer to their frustration. I mean, when you think about the four big players, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook, they own, or rather they hold, the data. 1.2 million terabytes. And that's only them. So how much data can you use artificial intelligence to capture? You couldn't stick that much data in a person's brain. Now, don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean sack all your staff and buy robots. What it does mean, when you've got to give an answer, why don't you use the technology that's there? It's at the fingertips to help satisfy your customer and target audience. So AI bots, although, Terminator did not portray robots as being particularly nice, it's not the future, it's here now. So why don't we use it? According to a recent study, 72% of small businesses view AI as an advantage, which is a good thing. So it exists, it's there. I can only talk about AI from the perspective of chatbots. I'm sure that AI watches buying patterns and everything else, and I'm sure it is used in the medical profession. It might be worth considering, when your business is closed, a small chatbot to answer a few questions and keep that customer engaged while you're sleeping. Something to think about anyway. Anyway, that's me, Toodly Pip. Have a fantastic evening.